Hey, this is Michael with X-Force PC. I want to give you an overview of what we call the quad screen deluxe package. So what we have here is all the goodies, all the goodness of the quad screen package with some of the goodies of what we call our dream package. So we have the three external 27-inch, three monitors, 27 inches for the external view up here. And then to not take away any of your viewing of the scenery, we have a 19.5-inch touchscreen down here for your instruments to be displayed on. And then last but not least, we have physical panels down here. So rather than having to tune the radios with the touchscreen, you can actually tune the radios with an actual radio panel, and you can see the numbers changing there. So that's kind of nice. We also have the multi-panel, which serves with a pitch trim. It's mad because I have the autopilot on and I just messed with the pitch trim and it turned the autopilot off. But anyway, we have a pitch trim here, we have our flaps, and then we have the autopilot functions here. You see I have our heading set to 31 right now. I'll go ahead and change it to, I don't know, 90-ish, 100, let's say 100. And so it's going to bank the plane and turn to 100 degrees. And then of course we can also set our altitude. Right now we've got it set at 2020. We can make it, let's say, 3,000. And we've got a climb rate of 700 feet per minute. And we should start, yep, the altitude is going up now. So that's the multi-panel. Then we have the switch panel. The switch panel is, well, just like it sounds, a bunch of switches. We have our landing gear, we have all of our various lights, we have an avionics master switch and a cowl switch, fuel pump, and then we have the starter over here, and then you can control the magnetos left or right. And the landing gear, of course, we have here. And so when the landing gear is in transition, you'll see all the lights turn red. And then once the landing gear is down, everything will turn green, just like you would see in most airplanes. We also have the Cytec Yoke, which comes with a throttle. You can add a second throttle if you want to have multi-engine support. As it is, this is a twin we're flying, it's a Baron, but both engines are controlled by a single lever here, and then of course prop and mixture as well. But again, you can add another throttle here to have two throttles, two props, two mixtures, and kind of hard to do, but you can pull off these things and move them around as needed. Push that back on there. We have a wireless keyboard and mouse also, and then of course the computer. It's a step up from the one that comes with the regular quad package. It's the full white lightning system, so instead of a 3.3 gigahertz i5, you're looking at a 4.3 gigahertz i5. It's been overclocked a little bit. It's one of Intel's unlocked processors. You're looking at 16 gigs of RAM instead of 8, 2 terabyte hard drive instead of 1 terabyte. So just a little more oomph for driving these additional pieces of hardware. But as you can see, everything's very smooth. I have the scenery stuff turned up pretty high. We're getting 30-something frames per second right now, which is kind of the magic line. You want to stay over, 30 frames per second. I'll just go ahead and change our heading again. We'll let the plane bank so you can kind of get an idea of the frame rate. Now, if you have any questions, there we go. If you have any questions, you can email me at michael@xforcepc.com. Again, that is michael@xforcepc.com. And do take a look at our Sim Plugins video, but this panel here is fully customizable. This is a panel I created using a large repository of instruments, and it's just drag and drop. You go grab the instrument you want, you drop it where you want it, and you lock it. And I'll go ahead and show you some of that. Like I'm going to unlock the altimeter, and now I can drag it around. I can make it smaller, I can make it bigger. And once I get it back to the way I want it, something like that, I right click and I choose lock. So it locks the thing. So I can't, if I'm up here using the touch on the touch screen, I'm not accidentally dragging this instrument around. And again, very much drag and drop. You can create your own instrument panel. Very easy to do.